All right, hello everybody. I'm Omari from the UWI-SRC Seismic Research Center Education and Outreach Team, and we're here again with our second episode of SRC Chats Quarantine Edition. So as we continue to work from home, as we continue to monitor earthquakes, monitor volcanoes, we're checking in with the different members of staff, see how they're doing, what they're doing. Today with us, we have the Geophysics team. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hey, right. They don't seem to be quite up yet, but so we're gonna check in on them, see what they are up to. Some of them will come, some of them will go to the internet. It's kind of tricky today, so I'll just allow them to introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Kafele Reddock, a geologist and want to be seismologist in the Trinidad and Tobago Microzonation project.
All right, cool. Who's next?
Okay. Hi guys, I'm Jevan Manzano, geologist as well, working under the Trinidad and Tobago Microzonation project, also pursuing seismology as an MPhil.
Nice.
Okay, hi, I'm Thalia Thomas, and I am doing my MPhil in risk communication, and I'm a geographer. So I did my BSc in geography.
Nice. So from what you all said, I figured that a lot of you all are students, and we also have with us Mr. Cory George. He's a civil engineer. He also works in the geophysics section. He'll be joining us shortly. So welcome to SRC Chats, everybody. So let's get started. How have you guys been coping with the stay-at-home orders?
The work was okay so far. I've been working on some reports. Last week we were out doing some field work, but we haven't been able to work as groups based on the circumstance. So for the first 2 days of the week, Kafele went out to collect data, and for the next 3 days, I took up the other stations to collect data. So we're working around it, but so far it's been okay for me.
So everybody's working from home. What does it take for each of you to work from home? Maybe we could start with Thalia. What do you need to work from home?
Just a laptop, basically. So I just have my laptop.
And you sorted?
Yeah, for the most part.
Jevan?
Well, I have an interesting setup. So to make things seem more as if I'm at work, I have a...
You could show us?
Nah, I'll have to move.
Move? You want to see?
Nah, I had the curtain up for light and all that kind of stuff.
All right, fancy thing.
All right, but I'll explain it. I have my laptop, but I also have another screen. So Chan made it possible for us, well, who is our IT person, made it possible for us to do remote connection. So on my second screen, I have my work desktop looking just like normal work. If you can see it. So I sort of feel like I'm in the office to some extent.
So what are you working on right now?
Well, so far I just completed 2 reports, one for seismic characterization for the Labedco port, and the other one we did a characterization.
You didn't get that for the what?
The Labedco port down at Point Fortin.
Okay.
Labre.
Nice.
And the other report is for a characterization at one of our seismic stations, TPP, which is in Pointe-à-Pitre. So
you want to explain what exactly a seismic characterization is?
So essentially what we want to do is determine the geophysical properties, more so the velocities of the subsurface layers. So we use a few techniques. Surface wave analysis, majority of it uses. And we just determine what type of rock is underneath the surface where the station is located.
And this kind of information, what are useful for?
What is useful for?
Yeah.
Are we able to understand the location that the station is on, and we also will be able to accurately produce a transfer function for the seismometer based on that location itself. So it's not just a random transfer function, it's one particular for
very specific to the site.
Yeah.
Well, you seem busy. So it's a good thing you don't have anybody home to disturb your cafe. What were you working on?
More or less. Pardon?
That was correct, right?
More or less, yeah, you're doing good, man. Yeah, so we work on a lot of the same things. I didn't do the too much of the Labedco stuff, but I've been working on the Microzonation report for San Fernando, Tobago, and for Diego Martin. For me, in terms of what I need to work from home, I've always had a external hard drive, so I just take my data with me everywhere I go, and so that has been a great help for me. I don't have to be constantly connected to seismic remotely in that regard. However, when it is that I have to use software that we have subscriptions to at Seismic, I would have to connect using either TeamViewer or Chrome. What's the name of the Chrome desktop thing, Jevan?
Google Desk.
Google Desk.
Google Desktop, yeah.
Yeah, Google Desktop, and that has been working pretty okay so far. Yeah. Cool. I also have school. We have assignments due and classes via Zoom, which
that's a pain.
Which I find terrible. I have not been very good at paying attention via Zoom.
For 3 hours, right?
Yes. So yeah. But other than that, it's been pretty good.
Nice. So Thalia, we didn't forget you. Do you mind telling us what you've been working on or what you work on generally for your MPhil?
Okay, so my MPhil really focuses on risk communication strategies used by SRC. So I'm trying to evaluate these strategies used and basically come up with good strategies for seismic, focusing in Diego Martin, of course.
All right. So I heard you guys mention that you all have to go and collect data still, although the majority of the country is supposed to be staying at home. What is that like? And even before the stay-at-home orders, people used to ask you all questions like when you're collecting data, putting down your equipment. Talk us through that.
All right. Well, the project that we work on, the Trinidad and Tobago Microzonation project, involves a very intensive field campaign where we go around urban centers with a mobile seismometer that we put on the ground to report ambient motion. It's kind of...
Wait, we had a lot of big words there. What was ambient motion? And
okay, the natural shaking of the ground due to the normal earth processes, pressure from the atmosphere, ocean waves,
traffic, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that sort of thing. The instruments that we use, the seismometers, kind of look a little sketchy to a lot of people, so we do get a lot of questions when we're in the public about it. They think it's a bomb. I remember once we had to put down the seismometer in front of the Prime Minister's office, and the security came running outside, and they thought we was coming as anarchists to do some kind of bombing.
Yes.
Yeah, when we were working in Port of Spain, we had to go inside and get interrogated, kind of thing. So
Well, they get partner.
Yeah. And then I remember going through some areas in San Fernando, people would constantly be calling the police for us and that sort of thing.
Even with like the seismic vehicle and high-vis vests.
Yeah. Well, at the time, it had a lot of people going around with official-looking uniforms and going to people's houses and saying they coming to do this and that, and so it was only understandable.
Cool. So Jevan, what's the craziest question somebody ever asked you, like when you're out doing fieldwork?
If I come to kill mosquitoes. Yeah.
You look like you're from the corporation.
Yeah. So we get that a lot, and also if we from the corporation giving jobs.
Oh, giving jobs, cool. I remember one time I was doing field work and this guy was like, "Yo, don't cut the light. We go pay. Don't cut the light." I was like, "Pal, I'm not here from theater." So it's something that tends to happen. We see Cory is trying to join us. So welcome, Cory.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here, finally.
Finally. So we basically just were talking about what we miss about the office. You could probably tell us what you miss most about the office and just give us a little insight about what you've been working on while you're at home.
All right. So what I miss about the office. All right. Well, usually when the guys in the room, we have our little conversations now. We always have some insightful things that we like to share and things. So
okay,
I think that's something that I think I miss a lot. Yeah, that and what I do, well, more or less all the data that I have to use more or less in the office. So once I have good connectivity, I could do whatever data analysis or data collecting data or just inputting data in an Excel sheet or whatever the case may be. So it's just a matter of having a proper IT connection available. Yeah, internet connection, and everything should be okay. It's really straightforward for me.
Okay, so just to let you know, a certain person calls the geophysics room the man cave. But anyhow,
who said that? Thalia or what?
You didn't hear all right?
I'm just joking.
But getting back to the work, what specific type of data do you use and what are you into? What does that data contribute to? All right,
so what I will first, okay, right now I'm dealing with more the felt reports and intensity reports. So anytime there's an earthquake, they have a document that persons are allowed to fill out. And based on the information that they give, I have to rank the information and provide a specific intensity for them, whether it's intensity 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And along with that, whatever strong motion data that we actually collect, I would use that data to run it in the different structural softwares that I use, as well as other strong motion processing software. So more or less compare the previous earthquakes with recent earthquakes. And I don't know, see how it is I could manipulate the data to use for further research.
All right. So as we wrap up, and just for the benefit of our viewers, you want to kind of break down or explain what an intensity is and how it's useful for like the general public?
Oh, the intensity. All right. So to keep it simple, the intensity, okay. An intensity reading, more or less, you're going to get certain physical effects based on a certain type of intensity, right?
Like shaking.
Like shaking, more or less. So if you have intensity 1, you're going to have, let's say, nobody might feel it, or you might get animals running around or something like that. But people really wouldn't feel it as much. Now, if you go up that intensity 2, then you start to be like, hey, the tree's moving. Hey, people want to know, hey, why are you rocking my bed? My bed moving, table moving, that kind of thing. And then we keep
this is during an earthquake, right?
yeah, this is during the earthquake. Intensity 3, then you realize, hey, you realize a lot more people actually feeling the earthquake. You get more response from persons. Then you see, okay, your car shaking, that kind of thing. Now, so that is more or less what the intensity is all about. So based on the information from the felt reports that the persons actually describing the felt reports, I will use that and compare it to like intensity scale that was developed by scientists previously, right? And I will use that to compare and provide a specific intensity based on, well, for the earthquake that was experienced in Trinidad.
Nice, nice. So it seems like y'all are busy, very busy, and I think we don't want to keep you back from your work too much longer. So I'll leave you guys to go. But one last question: do you guys feel essential? You all feel like you're saving the world, or no?
Not
Guys, they would revoke or is essential status, make up something. Oh my. So for you all, yes, I feel very essential making this.
We are probably not like how the medical doctors are doing it directly, but we are doing it somewhat indirectly. We are on the field doing what we have to do. So in the event that there is an earthquake, you know that, okay, seismic is on top of the game. They have people out there doing what they have to do, whether it be putting out the data, whether it be doing the proper analysis, the location of the earthquake, these kind of things that are necessary for, I don't know, for engineers or planning agencies.
Disaster management.
So I think, yeah, they are essential.
Nice. All right, Kaf?
Yeah. Also, these natural hazards and events, they don't see okay, now the world in COVID-19, so let me get them a breather,
right?
You know, so we always have to be on top of what we're doing, just in case something else decides to come our way, you know. So it's important that we stay the way we are, and I guess that makes us essential.
Nice. So I think that is about all the time we have for this episode of SRC Chats Quarantine Edition. So we remind you all to stay locked to our YouTube and our social media platforms for episodes every week. We want to thank the Geophysics team for spending some time with us. And as we all continue to work from home, we encourage everybody to stay at home, stay safe, and save lives. So thank you all. Thank you guys for coming. Blessings for coming and spending some time with us. And we hope you will have a productive day the rest of it. Till next time.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Later.